Freezing panes is that feature that you wish you would remember to do when you're on line 4,700 of the worksheet and you have to scroll up to get all the way back up to the top. And you're like, oh, I was doing something. So let's look at doing that. Now, what is freeze panes? So the freeze panes allows you to see header rows or a column identifier as you scroll through your workbook. So let's look at them. We're going to go to the View tab here at the top. We're in the Window group. And right here we have freeze panes. Now we're going to talk about these. The first one here I want to talk about is freeze top row. And I'm going to go ahead and select that. The line here got just a little bit darker just to let you know that that row is now just a little bit different. Now watch what happens when I scroll through my data here. Notice that that top row always is visible regardless of where I am in the worksheet. We're going to go ahead and undo this, and it's easy to do. If you go back to freeze panes, you can select unfreeze panes, and now that row is no longer frozen. The next one we're going to look at is freeze first column. And what it did is that line appeared just a little bit thicker over here in column A. And now when I scroll right, notice that column A stays in place. It doesn't matter how far out I go. I will always see that first column. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. And the final one that I want you to see is freeze panes. Now, before I use that final freeze panes feature, I want to put my cursor in a specific spot, because if I don't, it's not going to work the way I want it. So for this, I'm going to pretend like I want to see the number, the test column, and the first name in column A, and I'll leave my header here. So to do that, what I want to do is put my cursor here in D2. If I go back to freeze panes, and I select freeze panes, notice what happens. If I scroll down, my first row is still frozen. That's all I can see. But watch what happens when I scroll right. The first three columns are still visible. The final freeze pane option can be difficult if you've never used it before, but play around with it. You'll quickly catch on, and it'll make going through worksheets and workbooks so much easier.